Hello, my loves. Mm, I was gonna double check that we on, but my phone is tripping. It's been quite the week. Hello, welcome to the Carter Love Talk Show After Hours. It's your host, Shay Carter. I'm in a different location today because I'm going to sit with Pico. We're going to talk about PCOS since it's Women's History Month. I wanted to talk about something that happens to many women. It's an invisible illness that some of us don't even understand. And I was diagnosed in 2016. And so I wanted to have I wanted people to be able to hear two different perspectives of it, but also anybody questions, always ask questions about this. So before we dive in, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that little bell so you can be notified every time we post a video here on the Carter Love Network. Before we dive into our highs and lows, I want to know what y'all drinking. I'm gonna be drinking this. It's still left over from last Friday, and Shaylee's gave me some of this mango lemonade that she got from Joe's. So I mix that. My hands are ashy because I don't have my oil with me, so don't come for me in the comment section. I already said my hands are ashy. Today I'm a hand model. Today I am a PCOS overcomer. No, I'm just kidding. So let me know in the comment section what you are drinking. What are you drinking tonight? I won't do any hand model shit because my hands are ashy. So, anyways, I'm gonna drink that in a little bit. But I have not eaten. The reason why we are late is because Deshay, they asked me to extend my shift. I extended it to 6:30, and then to make me some yum yum because I have not eaten today. So there's some ground turkey and avocado that I'm gonna be, munching on. Then on top of that, we were checking out the setup because we have our in real life live show coming up in April with the full cast of Carter Love Talk Show After Hours. So we wanted to, play with it and see what we can do because we will have a live camera. And we gonna be doing a lot on that day because we gotta get our photos so that the logo is not just me. And then we're gonna do the video live, and so it's gonna be good camera quality, mics, all the things, you know what I'm saying? So I'm super excited for that. Now we can dive into our highs and lows. So you guys in the comment section, go ahead and give me your highs and lows. I'm gonna give you my high is that I'm excited for this weekend. Actually, I've had plans every weekend, but they've usually been hosting because my daughter had a birthday, my son had a birthday, my little sister had a birthday, which that was fun though, because I actually got to turn on that one. The other parts I didn't really turn up because I was the mom. That was the crown I was wearing that day. Was mommy. When I was wearing the big sister crown, I could be like, okay. Anyways, so there's that. So this weekend I actually get to go to a friend of mine's birthday party and then chill with a friend, and then I get to go back. But people kept telling me like, "Oh, I hope you don't have to work this weekend." I'm like, "Oh no, the work is paying for things, so I'm okay with having to work this weekend. Thank you." So that's my high. My low. My low would be because of like technical difficulties. I didn't get to do my homework, so I had to ask for an extension. But I'm grateful that I've actually had this professor multiple because right now I'm studying nothing psychology. So I've had her like probably 4 or 5 times. So she was really understanding and she gave me the extension. So I have until next Wednesday to get this week's homework done and next week's homework done. But so that would probably be my low. And put your highs and lows in the comments. And if you haven't already, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that little bell so you know. Also, I know what y'all drinking because I might need some ideas, some cocktail ideas in the near future. What you drinking?
Girl, I'm drinking moonshine. No.
Moonshine.
I'm drinking some grandma. Yeah, I'm be sipping.
Not some grandma.
Grandma, yeah.
Oh,
child.
I said, what's some grandma?
You don't shot this, you drink it, you sip it.
You
Sip it. Put your pinky up.
A little cute cup. That cup.
A little some dirt.
I always be trying to take PCOS stuff.
Thief.
I already came up on a jacket. You don't see that? You might see it tomorrow. I'm gonna just show y'all the cup. This is all the hand modeling you're getting out of me.
Put some lotion on it, girl.
Well, but give me my whoa. This is a good demonstration.
Oh, hold on,
Oh, I forgot about the spotlight, y'all. All right. We're gonna get into that spotlight real quick.
Come on, props. Move props. Ping.
Ping, ping, ping. This is my favorite one.
Look, now get my scalp.
Gold nectar. Not you gonna ask me to grease your scalp.
Come on, Viola.
So the spotlight for today is the Shea Carter events. This video is sponsored to you by, brought to you by, is sponsored by, whatever, y'all know. By the Shea Carter events. I am hosting my first event of the year, I believe. Yeah, y'all, we already in April. I mean, we're about to be in April. Whatever. Next month, I'm doing a networking event. So, you said the gold finger. That is hilarious. I don't know if that's what you meant to say, but this is gold nectar. So next month I am hosting a networking event. So basically, first of all, it's going to be in Sacramento. It's going to be on a Thursday night. Yeah, I'll put the flyer. The flyer is actually up. It's actually the thumbnail for this video. So, because I don't remember the date or the time. I'm tired and I don't have the flyer in front of me. But Sacramento at Smudge Nail Bar. That's who did my nails. And basically the way it works is when you RSVP, you're going to let me know at least 3 individuals you're looking forward to connecting to. And then I'm going to connect you to them. So it's like a matchmaker networking event. Also, and this is going to be the first of many. I'm going to do more. I also, what was I going to say? Oh, so if that person, if basically, so for example, say you are a clothing brand like me, and you're looking for content creators, you're looking for, maybe you need a photographer, maybe you need like one other thing, right? Like a manufacturer for bags or something. I don't know. So what I would do is I would connect you to those who are already coming, but I'll also be inviting other people who do those things. So then that way you have a greater opportunity of meeting the people that you actually need to work with. So I'm really excited about that because I've been wanting to do this for some time now and I haven't had the opportunity, but I was grateful to connect with the and now we're going to do that. So I'm looking forward to that happening in April. Probably going to do it every other month. I would love to do it every month. I mean, yeah, once a month, but like it would be different. Like this is going to be on a Thursday, but then I would love for in May it'd be on the weekend, and then was after May, June, it would be on Thursday again, and then But if the hunger is there and the doors are opening, then we can do it twice a month. I mean, why not? The goal is to also be doing them in Sacramento as well as in the Bay Area, specifically Vallejo, because that's where I reside. So this is the start of many. This was like a dream of mine that I had last year that is now coming into fruition. So I'm grateful for that. Grateful for these opportunities. I still haven't seen no highs and lows in the comment section. So make sure that you drop them highs and lows in the comment section. I want to hear what's going on with you guys. And then also, if you have any PCOS questions, make sure you get your questions ready. I'm going to, she said I thought it smelled catch. I'm going to mix my drink and then I'll start off telling my PCOS story. And then if Pico is comfortable, then she can tell her PCOS story. And then we can dive into like misconceptions and questions and stuff like that, because I get asked a lot of questions all the time. The main one is, how was I able to have these 2 babies that I have, even though I have PCOS? So there's, let me a little drink. Actually, I haven't tasted the lemonade yet, so I'm gonna taste it so that way I know how much tequila to put in it, because that's a thing, you know.
It's spiked.
It's spiked already. No, darling, it couldn't be.
Guess I'll get in the frame.
Cause not you fighting it.
Look. I'll make my entrance.
Go and make your entrance. That's the way she likes to enter the screen too. She comes to the
Hello,
side.
Moto.
Hello, Moto. I got my driving glasses on.
Put your bifocals on, Viola. Ooh, Jesus. Oh, how you doing? I ain't sat down like that since 65.
How you doing?
What up, folks?
My high was that herb tea you made last night. So I made this bomb ass tea last night. Do it. Start. No, I'm just kidding.
Now that microphone,
Listen.
they gonna be like this.
I know now.
Oh
Even-
God, it's high quality. It hurts.
Okay. Sorry. Let me. Yeah. No, just kidding. But so I made this tea last night. It was lemon balm tea. And then I put sage. So basically I steeped lemon balm tea with a branch of sage as well as some mint. And I let that sit for, I don't know, maybe like 30 minutes. And then I mixed agave and lemonade with that. Well, that scared the shit out of me. And then so then we all drank that and it was relaxed. My son wasn't relaxed, but sometimes when he drinks relaxing stuff, he fights his sleep, so then he gets more energized because he's trying to fight it. So that's what happened to him. Meanwhile, the rest of us were like, I'm ready to go to sleep. You know, Shaylee slept in today, like in, and I was not expecting that.
Drugging people.
I'm not drugging nobody.
Good night. Let me get some of that tea. I might have some people that need to stay in the house. Go to sleep.
Stop it. Why you always outside, ho?
Good night.
Drink this.
I heard you needed some tea. If she ever asks you, want some tea, say no. Just say no.
All I'm saying is, it's delicious. It's a good bedtime tea.
Tell them that it was bedtime tea.
Yeah, I told her it was relaxed tea because it was supposed to be relaxed tea.
You should have put some emphasis on that. Relax.
It was my first time.
Oh, mommy never drink no tea from her, y'all. The only tea I want is some good tea. Give me the tea. What happened?
Shut up.
Tea.
Let me back up from this mic. I like when it's on the floor, but it's okay. No, it's okay because I gotta eat. And
accommodations. Oh, your food floated to the other side.
Damn, I gotta eat in a little bit. I'll come back to
I guess I get my high and low. What do I do?
Yeah, you give me a high and low.
My high is I always stay on this.
I always stay high. And
I do not indulge. I don't know what she talking about. Devil's lettuce. Anywho, listen,
this is good.
My high
It'd be better if it
was being part of this show because I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't be on camera like that. I like to be behind the camera and thing. My low was the camera not working. But that's okay.
That's okay, because we're here now.
We'll figure out the issue.
I got my ponytail, so this is my...
She got her...
My ponytail's bunded up, so this is my hair flip. Was that girl dude?
Well, you got her.
Yeah, like that.
Because I'm a lady. Look, if y'all wondering why the lady got a beard, PCOS and jeans.
PCOS.
This
beard is
brought to you by PCOS.
Da, 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 da.
The letter is P. Oh, dude.
My goodness. What'd she say?
Let me sit my mood.
Herb ground turkey. Oh, yeah. So I also put sage in the ground turkey because sage tastes so good with turkey. So I put, okay, so I put sage, I put thyme, I put rosemary, and oregano.
Okay, hear me out. You know how sage is supposed to get the bad energy out? What if somebody eats it and they pass out because they the bad energy?
Shut up! You know what I imagine?
I'm cleansing you.
I imagine those people at church when they
Exactly. I'm cleansed. Oh, she's cleansed.
Oh, that means Shaylee's is bad. she went to sleep. I love you, girl.
But we ain't gonna shade Monet today. Girl, we ain't gonna shade you.
Shaylee went to sleep.
That's because you drugged
after
that baby.
She ate and she went to sleep after she drank the tea.
That tea drugged that baby. She roofied her.
It was sage, you guys. I just cooked with sage.
No,
but y'all, no. It had me doing the same thing because I sipped a little bit of the tea because I just wanted to taste it before I gave it to Shaylee's because y'all will know after we talk about PCOS that my diet is completely different than everybody's.
I need to work on it.
So I sipped a little bit of it just to taste it, and then I was like, "Oh, girl's good. Here, taste it." She drank it. She liked it. Okay, because it was good. You can even taste the sage until the next day. So then I was eating, and I'm having a good time. And then I'm like, ooh, like I was like, I feel like I don't feel high, but I feel like there's something in my system. I didn't feel high, I didn't feel drunk. I felt something though. So I looked at my food and I was like, damn, it's that damn sage.
She's trying to cleanse people out. I can't.
And then I was like, do I really want to eat this? But I'm like, Deshae, you need to eat this. So then I kept eating it. But after I kept eating it, I felt fine.
So let me ask you a question. Is there sage up in that little guacamole or avocado little thing got over there?
Yeah, that's leftovers from last night.
I don't know if I want to try it. Child, all the trouble that happened at my job today, I think I might need to bring that dish for a potluck on Friday before going to spring break, honey, because we go keep prayer.
Y'all got your herbs, I got mine.
Ooh, child. Why she keep trying to put the devil's lettuce on me?
Y'all got your herbs, I got mine. How about
Only herbs I know is the balm of Gilead and whatever is in here. Cause listen,
sage. I'm just kidding. There's no sage in there.
She's trying to poison me. I know. She's out to get me.
It's rosemary.
I put it in my beard.
Calendula.
I put it in my hair. I put it on my skin. Look, my beard has been brought to you by
Shea butter.
All the ingredients and stuff. I'm gonna show them all that stuff. Look, get close. How they do on YouTube? They got.
I know.
Do you see it? Find it on my TikTok market.
The link is in the description.
Not the link is in the description. Look.
Okay, right now. CarterLoveLLC.com. And then at the top, it'll say Shea Butter. And you just click that shit. This one is Gold Nectar. This actually was my bestseller. When I used to sell, I used to sell at vendor markets, and this one was called, so basically this one used to be called Hair Stimulant Gold, because rosemary, peppermint, and tangerine stimulate your hair growth. But I add, so that one is called Rebirth, and this one, it adds the rosemary and the calendula, and so that is the extra oomph. Because
all you bald-headed birds out there, get you some. Your edge is gone. You're not minding your business. You might need some. Oh,
stop it! Not you not minding your business. But yeah, so that was my bestseller. So it's funny that was the one that you ended up liking, because that was the bestseller.
Listen, I had to look. I said, which one do I want to take? I want to take them all, but I said, we'll do this one. She's a keeper.
She's a keeper. All right, so let's get into it, okay? Let's get into it. Let me get home, girl. So PCOS. Okay, so I remember I was in high school, and no, rewind. I was in middle school, and I remember I was bragging about how my period was only 3 days, and sometimes it would come like every 3 months, and I'm bragging about it, right? But we're on this camping trip, and I just so happened to be rooming with a nurse. So one of the kids' moms was a nurse, and she was like, that's actually not normal. She was like, your period should come, right? She ran it all down for me. And so I was a little concerned, but I was like, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a kid, not like, this is middle school. I think I was like maybe 7th, 8th grade. 7th grade. It had to be like 7th grade. So fast forward to high school, I was talking to another friend, and her mom was like, ooh, like, you know, when you have complications with your period, you can have complications with having kids. That's when it started scaring me, because I was, at that time, I'm in high school, I'm about to graduate. Actually, I might have, no, yeah, I'm getting close to graduation. So I was like, I don't want no complications having children. And rewinding a little bit, I remember I had told my mom about it, but I had lost hella weight my freshman year. I was too shy to go in the cafeteria because I didn't know the way the system worked. So I wasn't eating, and I was actually participating in PE. Yay me. So I lost 30 pounds, and my mom was terrified because I was like 160 and I got down to 130, and I kept that 130. And so she was terrified, and I kept telling the doctor, I said, her and the doctor were all scared. And I'm like, I'm worried about my period. They're worried about my weight. I'm like, I don't eat at school. Okay. Like, I don't eat breakfast. I don't eat lunch, and I participate in PE. So that's why the weight is going. Can we talk about my period? Oh, we're not worried about your period. When you turn 18, it'll, like, you're still young. When you turn 18, it'll balance itself out.
Misconception.
Then I turned 18, nothing happened. So I went back to the doctor. I said, hey, what's happening here? And they're like, oh, you're still young. Maybe you have irregular period syndrome. Put me on birth control. When I tell you my whole face broke out, like my face, I have photos. I have to find them. My face was textured. Like it looked like lizard skin. And it was really bad and red and irritating because they put me on birth control, hoping that it will regulate my period. It did not. So then I was just like, forget it. I'm just going to, you know, because they weren't doing anything for me. So I left it alone. When I moved to Vallejo, I made sure I set up that appointment again. Set up the appointment. The lady again, oh, you're still young. At this point, I'm early 20s. I think I'm like probably like 23.
You grown. You're still
young. It's probably nothing.
Pay bills, lady.
She's like, it's probably nothing. But to ease your mind, I'll send you to the specialist. Thank God. But even the specialist almost turned me away. But then I mentioned like sex drive and stuff like that. And that's when she was like, oh, you're young. Your sex drive should be there. I was like, okay, so like, what are we gonna do? Like, what are we doing? And so she ran everything. She tested all my hormones. She tested my blood sugar. She tested my vitamin D. I think that was insulin, blood sugar, vitamin D, and then all of my hormones. And that's when we found out that at that time, my estrogen was low. My testosterone was high. So what I learned was you have to have 2 out of the 3. You have to have cyst on your ovaries. That's where the Polycystic Ovary Syndrome comes from. That's what PCOS stands for. The cyst on your ovaries, or high testosterone and low estrogen. So you have to have 2 out of those 3 in order for you to be diagnosed with PCOS. And so I found that out in 2016. And luckily, I'm grateful that I found a doctor who was holistic. So she was like, I want you to try to do it naturally for 3 months. And if you can't do it, then, I mean, if it doesn't work, she didn't say if you can't do it, because that's really negative. She said, if it doesn't work out, then we'll talk about medication. So she said, cut out all artificial everything, artificial sweeteners, preservatives, all that stuff. Preservatives, period. So I cut out a lot. Like, I stopped drinking soda. I stopped drinking specifically fountain drinks, because fountain drinks, that's syrup and water. Like, you know.
And then don't be cleaning them fountains that good.
That too. So cut out all that stuff. Stop eating fast food. Stop eating a lot of boxed foods. Stop eating a lot of freezer foods, because freezer foods have a lot of sodium. But freezer and can are better for you than some of the box foods, because the box foods are highly processed. So that was the other thing, highly processed foods. So like, I stopped eating deli meat, just like a lot of stuff, deli meat, soda, candy, all that stuff. Because I also, some of the symptoms that I had growing up was headaches. I had really bad hormone headaches. And then it got to a point where I had bad headaches when my sugar was too high. So that was kind of like a clear factor for me. Like if I ate something and it gave me a headache, I was like, yeah, you got too much sugar. Because it's hard to know. Like you can look at the back of the package and it say like 5 grams, but it's like, is that too high? Is that too low? And then it's like per serving size, right? And we thinking a whole pack might be 1 serving size. The whole pack could be 5 serving sizes, and you never know.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Surprise.
So you have to really read the labels, and that's something I got really good at, is reading the labels, because also sometimes something will say whole wheat on the front, and you thinking you eat whole wheat. Then you look at the back and it says blended with enriched bleached flour. So then you still got the processed bleached
really wheat. I think not.
So I had to change my diet, but also the other key thing that she told me is where the average person should be working out 30 minutes a day, I need to be working out an hour a day.
I ain't there yet.
So I started doing all of that, and for a long time that made my period would come consistently. This last year I decided to be a vegetarian and a pescatarian and all the things, and my body was mad. Okay,
pissed. I would have been too, body. I understand.
Like it was happy in the beginning, but when I stopped eating as much protein, when I wasn't able to incorporate the protein, because I'm still like today, I didn't eat all day today. My body would have been pissed the fuck off.
That was your energy levels, though.
My energy levels were. It just would depend on how much protein I ate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But when I was in the beginning, I had my veggies. I was like cooking. I had my teas, and like I was on it. But towards the middle of the year, as you know how I don't know if you know, but as a mom, sometimes you forget to eat. You eat, you running around. Then I'd be like, oh, the kids be like, Mom, I want some lunch. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta eat too. You know what I mean? Or like for me, when it comes to homework and business, because we're all small, a lot of us are small business owners. When it comes to that, I'd be like, and that's why if y'all ever see me post like you don't have to earn a rest break, you don't have to earn your food or whatever, that's me talking to me. Because I will literally be like, oh, after you finish this paragraph, you can get some food. Like, but not like a punishment, but I'm just like, just finish the paragraph.
Reinforcement, everybody. Motivation.
I'm like, you're on a roll. Just finish this paragraph and then you can get some food. First, then. Okay. But then the problem is the first and then goes on and on until the essay is done.
Girl, you should have stopped. You're going to be slumped over on that computer like this.
So, because I was doing that, I wasn't getting enough protein. So my body... That's how my body, the hormones was. So one time I was on an 80-day cycle. So for those of you, your cycle would be 29 to 30 days, right? Your cycle has 4 phases. Your period would be about a week long, right? My period was late for 60, 70 days. And that happened to me about 3 times last year. And that has ever since I was diagnosed, my period was coming regularly because of my diet and exercising. And stress management, of course. Stress management for me was, at that time, it was the walk and music. And so my workouts, music, and work, because I was working in retail, but I was working at Victoria's Secret where I wanted to be. And I kept seeing the models everywhere. And I was like, I'm doing something. And I was regaining my confidence and all the things. So stress management, working out, and eating right. So that's what helped me stay regular. But last year, technically, I wasn't eating right. Even though I was eating a bunch of healthy stuff, I wasn't eating right for my body. And so it threw my period cycle all the way off. And I paid for it. Like, I'm paying for it now. Which is why I started this year fasting. Because I'm paying, like, I have, like, stored up fat, and my insulin is fine. I got my blood work done. Insulin is fine, so I'm not worried about that. But like stuff stored up, okay? So my appearance is paying for it, but I'm grateful that I still love my body. But yeah, so it was like over 60 days late, like multiple times last year, which was very rare for me since I was diagnosed. But my doctors weren't concerned, so that kind of helped me not stress the fuck out, because that would not have helped.
Stress is a mother, hunchy.
That would not have helped. So for the most part, that is my PCOS story. I'm pretty sure there's some stuff. Oh, I did actually end up getting cysts. So I have I think 2 cysts on my ovaries and 2 fibroids. Now, let me say this, because one time I had told this to somebody and they thought I meant like, I'm not coming for nobody, but they thought I meant like those boils like on the outside. And so they were asking me how to treat it, and I'm like, "Ooh, hold on, baby.
That ain't that's not my jurisdiction.
I don't have that. It's really internal. It's literally like a mass almost. It's not cancer. It's literally a mass that kind of sits on your ovary, and so it's painful because it does sit on your ovary. Mines are small, and I did a lot of what was it called? Castor oil packs and heat treatment on it, and then I started getting acupuncture for a bunch of different things. That's another story. I started getting acupuncture, so that helped treat it. Now, just recently, I experienced some pain, but that's because I'm in ovulation. When ovulating, because your ovaries are doing stuff, of course, a cyst on your ovary is going to hurt. So it's not a boil. Let me just say that. So don't be inboxing me asking me how to treat those outside wounds, because I don't know.
So out there,
OBGYN. But for me, with the cyst on my ovary and the fibroid, I manage the pain and it shrinks down because I put an oil pack on my abdomen, and I put heating pad on there. But I also make sure I communicate with my all my team. Okay, so my acupuncturist, he knows, so sometimes he does certain things to help shrink it. I also visit my OBGYN as often as I see fit in order to check it, to monitor it so it's not growing. Hopefully it's shrinking. Hopefully it's gone, because I ain't had no pain until this week. So it has been a while. Hopefully it's just really small and it just was irritated because I'm ovulating. But that's that. That's my story. I'm gonna go grab my food. It's right here. And Pico can decide to share as much or as little as she wants. You're like, she gave the whole life story. Is this thing on?
Is this thing on? How you know I was gonna say that? Hey y'all, I'm gonna give y'all a little ASMR while we know this plan. Now, I guess I could tell I ain't got no story really. I just knew something was wrong because at one point in middle school, I had a period for like 2 months. It was like,
that's crazy.
Dog, something not right. And I was like, okay. So my grandma took me and they checked me out. Found out I had PCOS. And it was like, you might not have kids. And I was like, I don't want kids, no way. I'll keep it. But then I realized, like, as I got older, I mean, the pain was severe. I mean, the shit was out of the world. Like, I was like, I don't know if I should call out. I'd be at work like, I'm about to call out. I can't do this, G. I can't do it. But then I was like, you know what? Like, you change your diet and all that stuff. I eat things in moderation. I have my pig out days. Don't get me wrong. Like, pigs out. But, man, it's like, you see shrimp, with vegetables, rice, all that kind of stuff, and drinking a lot of water is cool. But stressed. When you stress, that's when everything starts going haywire.
That's when
my body
swings be coming.
Oh, and I've been let me tell y'all something. Get your bifocals, Viola. Child. Don't you let these jobs stress you. Don't you let these people stress you. Because my hormones, my brain, my responses to things can be very sharp. And I have to work twice as hard to be more mindful of my words, my face, my reactions to everything. So with that in mind, I guess everything is just kind of linked. Like, you have to be very mindful of how you're reacting. Like, okay, I know that I'm starting to feel symptoms. And it's weird because when this kind of, we're talking about my business, but when my business comes up, like, I get the symptoms like weeks in advance.
Yeah.
And I'm like, girl, the girls are sensitive. I don't want to be touched. My skin cutting up. I'm getting breakouts. Girl,
I have to tell Shelly, I said, I'm a bitch the week before, and I'm a bitch the week of. So listen, just so you know.
I said I'm going to retreat to my room because I'm about ready to head, but some head's going to be rolling. So I take my medications. We will not discuss what my medications are. And I go on about my day.
It's Jake from State Farm.
Jake sounds ugly. Anywho,
he sounds hideous.
But that's just my little tidbit. And it sounds like the doctors that was dealing with you, it sounds like discrimination. They treat black women like crap. When we come to it, they're like, "Oh, you're not in that much pain." It's I call it the strong black woman syndrome.
I really had to advocate for myself because it's crap. My biggest thing was when I moved to Vallejo, I was like, I don't want any complications when I'm ready to have kids. I wasn't ready at the time, but I was like, if I can work on the issue now when I am ready, there's nothing going to be in my way.
Right.
So that's what happened. But what happened was once I got down, so I was 180 something. I got down to 145 and then I got pregnant with my son. Then, that sounds funny, huh? I said it wrong? The way you looked at me.
I didn't do nothing. Then, listen, I was like, what she say? I'm trying not to be awkward because I feel like I be staring at the camera too much.
Oh, then like later on, I went back on after my son. I went on birth control because that's the other thing. After you have a kid, especially, I don't know if it's because I was young or because I was black or both, but they instantly what birth control. Literally, like the next day, what birth control are you gonna be on? What do you know what I mean? What do you want to be? What do you want me to prescribe you?
So they can offer you no dietary restrictions, no kind of healthy alternative. That's that stuff, big pharma. I'm sick of it.
That instantly, I was like, well, I was already cautious because I know they said to give me a year before. You should wait a year before having a kid because your body's healing. Give your body a year to heal. So I was already going to be cautious, but the way they made it seem, I was like, okay. So I got on birth control again, but I didn't like it because birth control fucks with your hormones. One, I personally don't like birth control because it causes your body to do something it's not naturally supposed to do. So I feel like in the long run, that's going to cause other problems, like cell mutations, like cancer.
Them IUD, y'all get that stuff out of your arms, out of whatever it's pushed up in. Take it out. They be getting all types of bruises. I seen one video of a girl, her little IUD was lighting up in the arm. You can see
or if it moves to other places. But I don't know. For me, it just wasn't for me because I didn't want to deal with something unnatural. 2, I didn't want my body to have to reap the consequences. So what I was doing was calendar tracking, but calendar, that's why birth control exists though, because calendar tracking, you're gonna be like, hold up, babe, let me see if today's a day where we could do this. Because that's not happening. So that's how Nala came. But I did at that time too. Like again, I had gained the 40 pounds back after having Haitian. And then I lost it again. So I was 145. I got down to 145 again, and then I got pregnant with Nala. On one of them days where I just did not check the calendar.
At least you was losing weight. My weight won't budge for nothing.
Yeah, walking is what helps me. Walking helps me every time. The first time I lost the 80 pounds, I was walking. Well, walking from Magazine all the way to Catola Parkway. And then once I got into Walnut Creek, I was walking from downtown to not that far. It wasn't that far, but then I was working in retail, so I was always on my feet. And then I did the same thing going home.
Yeah, I unintentionally walk. I have ADHD, so I'll be all over the place. It's unintentional. I really don't like be walking around and all that stuff. But unintentionally, I walk around. I think it's just...
I love walking, but walking is what helped me. After I had Haitian, I didn't want to be... I was a stay-at-home mom. I didn't want to be in the house all day, so I had a stroller, and I would walk around the neighborhood and talk on the phone to my friend. So I would plan to only walk for an hour, but because I was on the phone with my friend...
Girl, I done looped around this block 20 times.
And we were pregnant at the same time, so our kids were around the same age, so we were going through similar stuff. So it was cool to bounce stuff off of each other. So I'd be on the phone for hours, and so then I would be out there for hours. Then I also had a excuse me. And so when I did laundry, I would bounce on the ball.
Mm-hmm.
That helped my lower gut. I need to get that damn ball again. I'm just saying. But anyways, I would bounce on that ball while I folded laundry, and so that helped me as well lose the weight. After Nala, I did Beachbody because I was trying to sell Beachbody. So I did Beachbody, and that helped me. But I still walked. That was the other thing. I never stopped at an hour. I never was like, oh, that's it for the day. Like, I would still, like I said, I would bounce on the ball while I was folding clothes. I would do squats while I'm doing dishes or kickbacks while I'm doing dishes and stuff like that. So I always stayed active because the thing is, there might be a day where I might miss a day or my body might be too sore or whatever.
Right.
The other thing is I surrounded myself around people who like to work out. So when I was visiting my friend in Sacramento, we used to call her a track star because she ran track in high school. She ran track in college. And then she grew up to end up being a yoga instructor. So every time I visited her, workout was happening. So
look at the motivation.
I didn't have to worry about it. I knew I was going to work out when I went out of town to see her. So I never missed a workout. So that's how it worked for me. But now I'm in a new season, so I have to be more intentional about trying to incorporate those workouts, also being more intentional about what I eat and drink. So I have decided to reduce my sugar intake more, because the thing about when you have PCOS, your body processes sugar differently. So that kind of contributes to the weight gain. And it's hard when you have PCOS because of the hormones to get that weight off, which is why I had to walk so much, which is why we have to work out for an hour a day instead of 30 minutes. Like the rest of yous. All right. So there was a question that says, at one point I thought I had PCOS from having trouble conceiving, but I tested negative. Yeah. There's other reasons for having trouble. There's so many reasons for having trouble conceiving. And I feel like once you connect with the doctor and really just be honest, that's the other thing too. People be wanting to lie. Like, I just be telling them straight up, this is what's happening. You know what I mean? Because they can't really help you if you don't know everything. Sometimes they can't help you because we just don't think about it. Like, I remember one time I was getting bloated a lot. And my doctor checked everything. We even did like cut out dairy, cut out bread, cut out this. It ended up being inflammation because I have a cyst. I have a cyst on my ovary, but we didn't know I had the cyst until the pain started. So like, it's just being communicative about everything. You know what I mean? Checking in with your doctor, not trying to thug it out on your own. I know sometimes it's annoying because we have to like advocate for ourselves so heavily when it comes to the doctor sometimes, because their mind is one tracked when generalized. Their mind is generalized when we're an individual. We have genetics and different conditions going on. We got different stress levels. For me, I had a history of suppressing. So my stress would live in my gut until I would get over the top. And then I would start experiencing like mood swings. Sometimes I would have intense, sharp pains in my stomach, stuff like that, because I was holding on to stress. And that's the kind of shit that can cause other issues. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's just really being vocal, about those things to your doctor.
And learning coping skills.
Yes.
Suppression is a monster. Yeah. I usually try to, I had therapists at one point. I think we'll go back. Honestly, it helped me sort a lot of things out.
I'm still in there.
Good. Take me through that. Sorry.
3 years strong. I think I'm actually 4 years in.
Oh, nice. But
2022? 4 years, yep.
Finding an outlet, finding some hobbies. I like the stretch.
I'm just kidding.
I like. Don't be trying to call me no big back on the low, cuz I don't want to like that. I just said eat.
Eating for me.
I just said eat. My bad.
No,
my bad. You right. Touche, Bobby Boucher. My bad. No harm, no foul, no harm.
Just shit. My name is Just Shit. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm going home.
You are home.
Shh. Let me tell these people my business. I'm just
It's Jake from State Farm.
Sounds hideous. But anywho,
you do your stretches. Go ahead, so
do your stretches. Now I work with the children, and I got to teach them coping skills. So in that, sometimes I have to tell myself, okay, I'm stressed out, but I can't let it get to me. But I do have to talk about it. I do have to address things, especially like when you get depressed and stuff, your room start going to crap, or you start noticing little things. I don't let my hair go. I look like Frederick Douglass right now. I ain't gave myself no facials or nothing. Take time to do some self-care. Seriously. Take some time. And with my ADHD and all that
Give
stuff.
yourself a massage. No, just kidding.
Or have someone put some in your scalp.
Don't be talking about shit.
Put it in the scalp.
Whoever braided your hair should have put it in your scalp.
Braids by Drevi. No, because she was tired of me looking like Frederick Douglass. I'm telling you, people be looking at me like, I felt like I was in high school.
Frederick Douglass.
I work at my old high school, y'all. This is just a side conversation while she eats. Because I know it's about PCOS.
It's after hours.
Oh, after hours. Get your drinks, martinis.
We can talk about whatever the fuck we want.
We know who's
the main topic was PCOS though.
But y'all know, I went to I ain't gonna say my high school. I work at my old high school.
That one school.
And every time in sixth period, I'd go because I had video. I'd have to be at the VCAT thing, working on the cameras and stuff. I've been doing this since I've been doing camera stuff since I was like 17, maybe a little bit younger. But I'd go to one of the classrooms sometimes. The girl would braid my hair. Some other girl would braid my hair. Right. Well, I felt like I was going back to high school when my coworker was like, I'm gonna braid your hair. I tell you, they had to whip my hair up in like 30 minutes. So I'll tell you not. If my coworkers was up in here, I'd tell them to drop it down in the comments.
Drop it.
She laid my lace front in 30 minutes. You hear me? Look, whipped and dipped, honey. Whipped and dipped.
That's my whipped and dipped.
And then I put this in there. I hope my edges grow back.
Oh, they grow back. You don't want your edges to grow back. You have to pay for that, huh?
Huh, I do. Oh, because by Mike the Barber, you feel me, Sir Mike? You feel me? Mike. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? But anywho, ain't about that. But yeah, that was my side comment. I'm gonna go ahead and pass the mic back to this eating. No. We don't want that ass.
No, she turned the mic off.
It's back on, girl.
She turned the mic off.
Unbreak my heart. Is this thing on?
Oh, she wanted to do karaoke.
Who?
After we were done talking about PCOS.
Who?
You! You said, is it okay if we do karaoke? I said,
on the camera?
Oh, I thought that's what you meant.
I mean, we can't. Okay.
I said, I don't care. I'm gonna be drinking, but
not me on the interwebs.
What time is
it? 8:30. Lord Jesus, don't be breaking my.
I know, right? Did y'all hear that?
Look, I should say.
It's all his ass. Hey. Stop it. Just stop it.
I know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about it. Oh,
you guys, I'm such a messy eater. I don't even know when this happened. I have avocado on there.
What you buy?
This one got avocado on it. Avocado on me. What are you guys doing this weekend? Oh, why thank you. Why thank you, darling. Your ass. What are you guys doing this weekend? I want to know. I want to know what you're doing this weekend.
Get the hell up. You stupid.
So I could be the only one. No, just kidding.
Tell me what I go to. Let me put the Bluetooth on.
Oh, we can't do karaoke. Not on here.
Oh, we will get
because
demonetized. Because I didn't want to.
Yeah, that was a karaoke. No,
I didn't want to do no carry anyway. I'm better in front of crowds.
Anyway.
I do good with crowd interaction. Okay.
It's Jake from State Farm.
Jake sounds hideous.
Okay,
like his lace front lips.
So,
okay.
I'm gonna get close to you guys. I just want to be close to you.
I get to you.
Okay, so Sorry. I'm burpy because I did all that moving around while I was trying to eat. I was gonna blow it, but I actually did burp, so I didn't want to blow it in your face because you're actually here. If this was just camera, I would have said,
I would have called the cops and she would have blown that on me.
what? She said, say you love me again.
Who said that?
Who said we loved you? No, just kidding.
No, who's saying that?
That's my little tinky booty. That's Shay Beast.
Hey!
This is Happy Maybe.
I don't know why, but before we hopped on, that line kept coming to me.
And I'm gonna do a mic
Hello,
check,
this
and
is
that's the
Hattie
first
Mae
thing she
Pearson.
says.
Hello, this is Hattie Mae Pearson. 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 Hello.
No,
That's
not Hattie Mae Pearson.
Who said that you gotta say you love her? Say it again.
I love you so much.
Hey girl, shout out to my friend. That's my mother loving friend, period, girl, period. Shout out to you, girl. Your hair be laid. And make sure you got something rolled later.
Oh, that part. Actually, you can head this way because we're going to end this live and do karaoke. So go ahead.
And she ain't even gonna sing. That's what's gonna make me mad.
Me? Oh,
Yes.
her? I just have to make sure.
Look here, bunhead.
Because you know me. I'll grab a mic in a minute. I was going to grab that, but I didn't. Whatever. So is this all drink in here, or is this just the design?
It's the design.
Oh, so this is color.
Put your bifocals on, Viola.
Well, your drink was the same color.
No, it ain't. It's brown. That's red, girl.
Oh, this looks brown to me. It looks red brown.
Mm.
Let's be both right.
Red, white. There you go. Pepper. Come here.
She's like, it's okay for me to come out.
Do you want me, my
Look at her
daughter?
little face.
By the way, apparently this is her estranged mother
This is my baby.
that never sees her. No, what?
This is my third child.
Oh, get your cootie out the camera.
You put her cootie in the camera.
Huh. So you did that. Here, come here. My tinky boo.
I like to hold her like this.
She's a toddler. She's the size of a toddler.
She's so warm.
When I first got her, I don't know where we came from. I don't speak French. When I first got her, because my mama was with me, she was supposed to originally go to my mama, but she was too big. So I ended up with her. They was like, oh yeah, I got a micro Frenchie. Micro Frenchie where? Ain't nothing about this big heifer micro.
Micro.
Nothing. Pep, you gonna be famous, little heifer. Go make mama some money.
Shut up.
And she gonna be like, my mama was a whore and a junkie. Ignorant, bro.
Oh my god.
Oh, gee, she was singing that song. Who was singing what?
When you were singing, I don't know. It's Jake from State Farm.
I don't know, girl. I don't know, friend.
I'm burping the baby. I'm just kidding.
I don't know, friend.
You mad at your mama? I think she mad at you too.
Oh, she mad? Well, get glad Ziploc.
Shut up. Don't get mad. Get glad.
Ziploc bag.
All right. So we're going to close out with our affirmations. You can give affirmation or scripture or quote.
Bow your heads.
I'm sorry.
That was the Baptist in me.
It was the eye contact.
Look, I should have said, put your bifocals on, Viola.
Put your body.
Bow your heads. Listen, if you believe, you see. Heavenly Father, we ask that you bless all the viewers here, the people that are going to see it, the people that will see it, that they hear something today that's going to enrich them and push them positively, especially dealing with this condition, God, that they learn pointers, that they learn to advocate for themselves, that they're able to find some kind of cure that'll help, that we're able to learn discipline, because that's hard for me, discipline, and that we're able to flourish as human beings. You all are beautiful. In the church said amen. You all are beautiful human beings. Okay? And don't you forget it. Listen. That's all I got to say. That's been my TED Talk. I'm going to hand it over to the pastor of the house.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that little bell so you can notify every time we post a video here on the Carter Love Network. As always, remember that you are worthy. Always, you are worthy of your voice. Your voice is powerful. You are worthy of speaking up for yourself, advocating for yourself and others. You are worthy of doing whatever works for your body. Okay, listening to your body and doing whatever works for her. Okay. And as always, you are worthy of unconditional self-care and unconditional self-love. Until next time, my loves. Bye-bye.
Bye. We PCOS baddies. How we do this thing?
Shot a clock. Baddie, shot a clock. Baddie, shot a clock.
Is it stopping?
Baddie. No, not yet. Did you hit the end?
I did. Lord Jesus.